and lengthen it down and lift it up and stretch for 2. Lift it up, stretch 3.
I was simply going out to dinner, and I was standing in the driveway behind my friend's vehicle, and another car lost control, came up into the driveway, and I was crushed and pinned between the 2 vehicles. In order for them to save my life, they had to amputate both of my legs above the knee. I was 26 years old when that happened. Life to me was so about enjoying a physical expression of the body. Yeah, I feel like this makes me lengthen
From here?
lift up, yeah.
Yeah, good. And then round forward. And you can tell me if this position is best for you, giving weight here.
I will do things, I will overcome. What's the best measurement of overcoming? Physical activity. So,
Right.
I had this bar over my bed in the hospital. Every time I pulled myself up, I felt my muscles fire, I felt my strength come back, and it was motivating. By the time I left the hospital, I could do 100 pull-ups. I spent 3 years in the hospital. I had 14 surgeries. And in that time, in and out of the hospital, I kept saying, I'd look out that hospital window and I would say, when I get out of here, I'm going to do something great. I am really going to live my life to the fullest. The only way that I can say thank you for a second chance at life is to live fully. I discovered skiing in a monoski, and I had my first lesson with a coach in Park City who is from Switzerland, and he changed my life. He didn't see me for the set of circumstances that had happened to me. He wasn't evaluating this disability and all this heavy stuff. He's like, look, whether you're blind or backwards or on one leg or 3, the same biomechanics and physics of skiing apply. I'm going to teach you skiing. And I have said it many times that skiing has saved my life, because it's a moving meditation where I'm expressing myself. I'm not in a wheelchair, I'm not in prosthetic devices, I'm in nature. I can use all of my body to execute the task. I always had the sensation of my legs there, and so I go in to see this surgeon. I'm really hopeful that he can do this reconstructive surgery of my amputated limbs and bring some function and mobility back. And he put his hand on my leg in our very first meeting, and he said, "Okay, bend your knee." Now, without even thinking, I flexed the muscles in my leg to bend my knee. Mm-hmm. And then I started bawling uncontrollably because I was like, I don't have a knee. Mm-hmm. And he just asked me to do that, and it is so ingrained in my muscle memories that it was automatic. And you instinctively did what he did. You said, okay, when you're laying on your stomach, can you bend your knee and point and flex your toe? And I was like, wow, how much more engaged in this exercise will I be if I just even visualize that?
Okay, so now here I'm going to talk about what your legs are doing. Your legs are together, your legs are straight out, and your feet are flexed. So you're going to try to keep your heels together, lift up tall, and double twist. Twist, twist, under, up, 4. And while we're here, let's try open leg rocker. So you're going to reach through your legs and holding onto your ankles, rock back. Here's an extra image. I want you to flex your feet and press your heels down, like drill your heels down into the floor. Okay. So you're engaging the back side of your body. The way Joseph Pilates saw your body, even if you came to him with an injury or something going on, is he just saw you as a whole body that had an injury. And he worked around it. That was it. You just did the work.
That's for me what is so, I mean, that's why I have it as an integral part of I will not ski and warm up without doing, the stomach series and laying on my stomach and doing all the stuff to open up the back body and shoulders. It is for me fun to do, but it is the most rewarding in terms of the flexibility and mobility that I get in just a really short amount of time. It's so powerful, unlike anything.
It's a wonderful story that Stephani and her coach Marcel are married. It's wonderful. They both told me the story about the very first time she took a lesson. He was her very first teacher, and that she had to fill out a form, and at the bottom of it, it said goal.
Yeah, what's your goal in skiing?
And she wrote gold medal.
And he pushed me. He really wanted to see if I was committed. And he still tries. And, 14 years later, we're married, and he's still my coach. So I had set a goal to win a gold medal in the Paralympics. And the Olympics are coming to your home country here in Salt Lake. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't think you have a chance at all. But if you train with me 24/7 for 3 years, you just might make it. There is so much power behind your declaration, being clear and committed to your goal and just doing it. And really trusting that how it turns out is enough. I didn't win the gold the first off. The first games in Salt Lake, I won the bronze medal. But it made my drive to win that gold even more. And, I say that day was special because I found the two loves of my life. I found my husband and skiing. So wherever I feel limits in my life, I have to remind myself that it's pretty preposterous to say I lose my legs and I'm going to recreate myself as a gold medal winning #1 in the world ski racer. That is a crazy idea, but the power and the commitment I put behind that declaration was manifest.